What is going on, campers? Patrick with Uncle Bill's Camping back with another video today. And what we're going to be talking about is this right here. This is the recyclable aluminum cup by Ball. If this is something you're interested in, stick around for a little bit and I will tell you all about it. So we're not going to waste a lot of time with this video, but I just wanted to take a second to bring this to your attention, and that's the aluminum cup by Ball. Now, a few months ago, I was at the grocery store going down the aisle where they keep all the picnic items, paper plates, utensils, plastic cups. And while I was next to these, I stumbled across these. Now, they've been out for a while now, I think about a year or two, but it was my first time, spotting them. And I decided I'd go ahead, pick some up and give it a try. Now, as far as cost goes, I think a dozen of these cost you about $5 versus you could probably get about 2 dozen of these for $5. So the upfront cost is a little bit more expensive, but here's what I found out after having these for quite a while. I've used them for about 2 months out and about and around the house. The kids use them, everybody uses them, and they've held up really good. There's been no effort involved in trying to maintain these or make sure they don't get damaged. People just use them and they put them next to the sink, and when we're done with them, we wash them and we put them in the dish rack, let them dry, and use them again. It's a pretty good deal, honestly. I think it has something to do with the fact that the cup is so sturdy that it doesn't feel like a cup that should be thrown out. Now, another thing that I like about these is the way liquid tastes when you drink out of it. Now, this may not be the case for everybody, but there's something about drinking beverages out of a metal cup, especially a cool drink with ice. When you drink water out of a tin cup, it just has a certain taste to it that you just don't get when you drink out of a glass or a plastic cup. I might be weird like that, but I don't think I'm the only person. But you get the same thing out of this. As far as keeping beverages colder, it really doesn't keep anything colder, but it does seem to I don't know, conduct heat and cold to the outside a little bit better. So if you got a cold beverage inside of it, you grab a hold of it, the cup feels very cold. Same thing with the hot. Now, of course, it says it's not designed to be used with hot liquid, but I think if you were to slip a koozie over it, you could probably drink something fairly warm out of it and have no problems. It's not designed for microwave use, or excuse me, for dishwasher use, even though one or two has found its way in the dishwasher, and it seems to be absolutely fine after being run through. And obviously, as I was saying before, started to say, you don't want to put it in the microwave for obvious reasons. Now, as far as recyclability goes, and this is kind of the thing that, drove it home for me, is that, over the years, I've had a bunch of different kind of camping gear, and I was one of those people who always had the plastic cups, plastic utensils, paper plates, things like that. And slowly but surely, I've kind of been moving that stuff out of my kitchen kit and trying to get into more recyclable, more reusable products, just to try and be a better steward to the environment. Just understanding that why throw something like this in the trash or the recycle bin when you can use something like this basically until it gets damaged. So I decided that I would go with this. Now, as far as recyclability goes, it's really not much more recyclable than a plastic cup, with the exception of one thing: it holds value. If you got a bunch of people that are at a party, at a ballpark, and we've all seen it, these wind up on the ground. Irresponsible people put them on the ground and nobody comes along and picks them up. People should, but they don't. Something like this, honestly, I believe if this winds up on the ground, it's going to get picked up because it holds cash value. Somebody's going to come along, pick this up, and throw it in their bag full of cans that they're going to take to the recycling center to cash in for money. So, something like this is basically going to get recycled, for no other reason than, to make somebody money, and it's going to make its way back into another can or another cup or another aluminum product. So for me, that's the reason that I've decided to stick with these. But, that's my opinion on it. You might have something a little bit different, but personally, I think the investment's worth it. You're going to get a lot more life out of it in the long run. And, altogether better for the environment. And, anything that's going to keep our campgrounds and our environment a little bit cleaner, I'm all for. But with all that being said, I just want to take a minute to tell you about this and bring it to your attention. Maybe it's something you want to get for yourself. Maybe you don't, but that's your decision. Now you know. Either way, my name's Patrick with Uncle Bill's Camping. Thank you for taking the time to stop by and check out my video, and I will see you fine people the next time around.